Good morning to Miss Biellicky's 3B class. I'm meteorologist Bill Cairns. I'm going to try to answer some of your weather questions. Thanks for sending me so many of them. Do you miss school yet? Probably not yet. But tell you, know what I did? I actually put a camera in your classroom because I wanted to see what was going on when no one was there. And here's what? Oh, that's your Halloween picture. And by the way, Ewan, what were you doing? You're cheering on your favorite football team. I love the costumes, by the way. All right, let's get to your weather questions. And there were so many great ones. So I can't spend a ton of time on all of them, but we'll give you the best answer I can in the short amount of time that we have. So let's go first question. Let's go to Taylor, my daughter. She wants to know, will it be a hot summer? Taylor was out there looking up at the clouds, beautiful spring day, filling in her journal. Hopefully you've been doing that too. And Taylor, I have great news for you. It looks like it's going to be a hot summer. It looks like it's going to be a humid summer too. So that means we'll probably get some good thunderstorms out there. But this summer looks to be probably warmer than the one we had last year. So if you got a lot of swimming in last year, you're going to do a lot now. All right, next question. Oh, I like this look here. Got the hat on and the earphones. Andrew, when it rains, is it better to run, walk, or go slow if you want to get less wet? It actually doesn't make much of a difference if you run really fast or not, or you go your normal speed. You only get 10% less wet if you run. A little bit, but really not that noticeable. That's a great question. And a mathematician even studied that. Oh, Olivia's outside doing her weather journal. How do you know what time of day the weather will change? Well, we use our weather computer for this. You can see the clock up here. This tells us what time the rain is going to arrive, and we have many different weather computers, and we kind of take the average, or we pick the ones that I think are going to be right. I stopped this at 1 a.m. Friday. So last night, it actually was raining when you were sleeping, and I knew that because this is what time the weather computers told me that was going to happen. And that's how we time out if we think it's going to rain out your sport event, or it's going to rain on your way to school or on your way home. And then it looks like by the time we get to Friday, everything clears out. Let's go to our next question, and this is Sufi. Oh, look at Sufi drew the clouds, and he's even got snowflakes coming out. Sufi's question was, how do clouds make snow? Well, if it's cold enough, there's little particles of moisture in the air. It'll actually freeze and be ice crystals. And if enough ice crystals form, it'll form snowflakes. Our next question goes to Meredith. She wants to know how it rains. Love the fox, Meredith. And actually, it does this if enough water droplets are in the air and they get heavy enough, that's when it will rain. And we had a lot of questions that were similar to this. We had a beautiful question here by Yashi. How does it rain? Same thing. And one key to rain, you have to have dust in the air. The raindrops need to stick to something. And they stick to the little pieces of dust, and then they accumulate on each other, and then when they get heavy enough, that's when they fall. Next question by Lila. Kind of a similar question here. A lot of people are wondering about how it rains. She wants to know how the clouds form to form the rain. Same process. First, you have to get enough water droplets to form the clouds. And then when you get enough water droplets on those pieces of dust, that's when you'll actually get the raindrops to fall. Oh, I love the little Irish outfit and hat here, Christian. He wants to know, how is hail made? It's the same thing. It's thunderstorms. And remember, hail's only in thunderstorms, not in the wintertime. When the raindrops fall, thunderstorms are really powerful at sucking the air up, and they cycle it and they make it really icy. That's when you get hail made, and it goes round and round in the cloud. And the more times that little piece of ice goes around and around in the clouds, the bigger it will get. That's why sometimes you can get hail as big as baseballs, especially in areas like Oklahoma and Texas. Well, Hope is outside her driveway. She was doing some math problems with her dog. She wants to know why the weather changes season to season. It's all because as the Earth spins around the sun, we tilt. If you notice in the wintertime, the sun is really low in the horizon. That's not really strong enough. It's not right over our head. It's not beating right on us. In the summer, the sun is right above our heads. It's shining straight down on us. That's why we get the seasons, because of the tilt of the Earth. All right, let's go to our next question here. JP, how many raindrops fall in a thunderstorm? This is a great one. I had to get a sheet. I had to look this up. So in 1 gallon of water, JP, there are 90,000 raindrops. So if a thunderstorm covers 1 mile, it is 1.5 trillion raindrops. I didn't know that.